They don't like us in Bamber, I don't think.
We're going back to Berwick.
Swim better underwater than over water.
and it's things you just take for granted.
We're going to go and get drunk. On that note, I'll get out quickly and show you where we am, then we're buggering up. And very small.
It did look very, very little for £10. And yours too.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
From what was a lovely morning, and it's just gone really misty.
Yeah, like that sea mist, quite eerie looking across Bamber.
Yeah, we're in between Bamber and
Berwick.
Berwick. I know, man, the parking. Anyway, we're just outside Bamber.
Yeah.
They don't like us in Bamber, we don't think.
No, we're going back to Berwick.
We're going to Berwick today. Got to be quick because I'm about to run out on the camera. You can come along with us. I'm going to go and buy an SD card first now.
Yeah.
Well, good morning from a little bit of an overcast Berwick. We've got the SD card sorted, and as you can see, we've come down to the river to have a look at this lovely viaduct, and I think there's some castle remains down here as well, so let's go and have a look.
So the steep wall on your right has been a prized possession for both Scottish and English rulers.
That one there?
Yeah, it says the English began building the wall after capturing the town from the Scots in 1296, and then it carried on from then.
So literally, I think it was the 1850s when they built that viaduct. They built it straight through the middle of the remains of the castle. They demolished the castle to put the bloody train station through. It's just crazy. Oh well, it's a nice looking train station there.
All of this would have been, because it's cobbled over there as well, look.
Yeah, just tarmac over it.
But they've covered this bit. What a shame.
At the moment, we're trying to recreate old photos we've just found online. I think we're doing all right so far. There's one,
It's really
two.
interesting looking at how it was and how it is now. Addictive.
I'm always hungry.
We've got seats in there.
We could have chips from the oldest chippy in town.
From about here. The Berwick town walls are about 2 kilometres in length and they enclose an area of around 300 acres. The walls are 4.5 metres high in some places and they offer a walkway with stunning views of the town and the surrounding countryside. The town walls are one of the best preserved examples of bastion town walls in Europe. They were built in the 16th century to protect the town from attack, and they still stand today as a testament to the town's turbulent history. The first town walls in Berwick were built in the early 14th century by Edward I. These walls were made from earth and timber, and they were not very effective in deterring attack. In the 16th century, the town was again under threat from the Scots, so the decision was made to build new, stronger walls. The walls were completed in the late 1550s, and they were a major undertaking for the time, costing an eye-watering £126.5 thousand.
Right, man, where are we going?
Oh, it's called Riverside something. It's a site.
We're booked onto a site. We've just come to this cafe, and it's a posh cafe, you know, and
it's like
you can stop for free if you go and have a coffee and stuff inside.
It's like a small garden centre. It's got, you know, that nice local produce, nice little bits in there you could buy.
But we went in and looked at the price of the stuff and that lot, and we just thought, we're going to spend about 15 quid in here at least.
Yeah, at least.
And we thought, let's have a look at sites nearby. We can go and book onto this proper site for what, 23 pounds. It's got a swimming pool, have electrical pub, showers, toilets, everything.
Shower.
You know what? It's a no-brainer. Probably going to be an extra £8.
Yeah. And it's things you just take for granted.
You're going to go and get drunk.
I'm having a shower. We have a shower here. We have a shower in the van. We have a great shower in the van.
And
we're going to go and have like a long shower.
Can I just say, we're wasting time where we could be
sorry.
having a shower and a drink by talking to you lot and talking to our future selves. So, shall we go? Let's get on the road, man.
Yeah. Riverside, you got me clean. We're about it.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired, but you're functional, a bit like me.
You've done the job, eh?
Good morning!
Good morning!
From actually an alright kind of day.
Yeah, no jumper.
I'll have to pin the site we've just been on.
It's called Riverside by the river.
Yeah, it's just in the middle of nowhere really. It's a bit of a town, but hello mister, what are you doing?
Beautiful countryside. So we're just looking at the tractor that's just pulled out in front of us.
It's just a little tired, the site is, but other than that, it's served its purpose.
I'm sure it's wasteful down there.
Probably. It's got this one clean anyway.
Oh, you know what? Just to have that shower where the water can keep going. You live in your van, you'll know. It's so nice.
That being said, we were possibly going to spend 2 nights there. We're spending 1 night there now because we're booked into another site because we ain't real van lifers. We're living on sites for 2 days.
Oh, just 2 days, just 2 days rest.
Yeah, there's a Havens in it.
Yeah, we'll just give that a review. Talking about Riverside though, if you are in a motorhome, don't expect to dump your wastewater there. You pay £13 a night for the pitch, which is amazing. And then £6 for services. So we had a tap on the pitch so we could fill up the water. You can go and empty your toilet, but there's nowhere to do your wastewater. Luckily we didn't need it really, but yeah, don't come to that site expecting to empty because you can't. But other than that, you know what, it was cheap. Cheap.
It was alright. Anyway, we're going to the supermarket, get a couple of things, and then we're going to go swimming on this other site, ain't we?
Oh, can't wait to do them a swim.
Yeah. Stuart's been trying to learn to swim since we've been on the road. I'm doing alright actually.
You can swim really well.
Let's not get that far. I swim better underwater than over water. But yeah, I'm going there. Good morning.
Oh Christ.
Good morning.
Good morning from Haven camping site. Holiday site.
Where is it?
Haggerston Castle, Northumberland. Not far from Berwick.
Yeah, not far. just down from the border, aren't we?
Yeah, you know what? It's a little bit tired in places, but you know what? We paid £19 for the night, so it's definitely
Bit more than a little.
little bit. You know what though? When you book into the welcome to the touring part, which is right at the back, a guy called Alan.
Oh, he's a star, man.
He is so nice, so friendly, makes you feel so welcome. Yeah, lovely, lovely bloke. So if you ever come, say hello to Alan.
Yeah. Where are we going today, man?
Holy Island.
Holy Island! Holy Island that you can drive to. It's got a causeway. We've got to about 1:30 until the tide comes in, and then we might get stuck on there.
Till 8:30.
So that being said, should we go before
yes, let's
we get
move.
stuck over there?
Because otherwise it's a short visit or we're going to be there for hours.
Oh, and if you do come here, it's alright if you like bingo. That's
You know what?
enough
It's
said.
a British holiday park. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is. Come on, you snob. I wonder how many people have been trapped on here. As in here. They're sort of trying to be a bit cocky and move, and it's
2 more later. Is it, man?
It's about 11 o'clock.
Good morning.
Ish. Good morning again.
From Holy Island.
Yes.
There's a lot of bird poo. When I say bird poo, it's
People have trodden in
ducks
it.
and stuff.
This is like a bird watcher's paradise, I think.
Anybody and anybody coming in a bigger van, you're not supposed to park if you're over 3.5 tons. We didn't know that. We didn't see the signs.
Should we go this way?
We're going this way.
Yes, we'll go this way.
Anyway,
You want to go that way, don't you?
let's show you what we're looking at. It's lovely.
This would probably be an awful place to live. Because actually, it's really big. No, I mean, as in, you just wouldn't get any peace, would you? It's not even a warm day today.
No, it's
And
a knobbers like us
And
doing
it's
that.
really, really busy. Imagine what it's like on a really hot day.
I don't quite get it. You can just stand outside and look.
It's not as cold here though. Maybe it's pouring with rain.
Oh yeah.
We want to be in here.
Love how they made all these sheds out of upturned boats. Just watching these people over. They've stopped and looked concerned. Watching those people over there. Now they walked over about 20 minutes ago, but to us it looks like the sea's coming quite a bit.
Yeah.
So they're going to get wet legs at least. on the way back.
Yeah, I think it's not going to be dangerous to cross, but they're going to be wet getting back across. See, where she's going or he's going is where I thought, but even from us being in the life, or even from me being up in that tower, some of the rocks have gone that I could see that would have made a good path across. So in 5 minutes it's changed completely.
Unlucky.
What adult would have thought on an island where you have to check the tide times to get off and on, would you think it'd be sensible to take children over there? Because there is adults.
I'm going to definitely be regretting that now.
Yeah.
That was up to the knees, weren't it?
Yeah.
It really wouldn't be a Turtle Tours video without a church.
I wanna cozy up with you. Fire golden and Joni's blue. I wanna float away with you.
Because they're going to have a badge on.
You're going to have all the badges. You'll find me, God, has nice smelling food. Holy Island then, man.
Holy Island. Holy Island. It was nice. It was cold. It was cold.
It was a bit blowy.
Bit blowy, but it's lovely. It's if you don't know, it's a tidal island. You can only get to it through the causeway, so you can only actually get onto it and get off at certain times. And obviously, with it being tidal, there are big signs everywhere saying, you know, be careful, make sure you're off and on at the right times. So we're only there for a few hours, but you really don't need any more than a few hours unless you are a bird watcher, because there would be lots of seabirds to watch because of the causeway and the tides and the mud flats there, because it's actually one of the most protected environments in Europe. It's a nature reserve and it's got the highest protection order on that island, which was quite amazing really. So it's got like a multitude of insects and flowers and plants, not so much larger animals, seabirds, yeah, which I thought was quite fascinating because we've been to some amazing places, but yeah, this one by far. And it has a castle, doesn't it?
It's got a castle. £10 each to get into the castle now, and it looks all like it's been modernised and very small.
It did look very, very little for £10.
I mean, we didn't go in, but looking at it, you'd have seen, like in 10 minutes in there, you'd have been done for a tenner,
Yeah.
pound a minute.
Apparently there's a lot of history with Viking attacks on that island, because obviously you are not that far, I suppose, from Scandinavia and from that side of the world. So yeah, there's a lot of Viking history there. And they also have ruins, which you will have seen, of a priory, Lindisfarne Priory, where the monks lived. So yeah, there's a lot of history, there's a lot of stuff to learn about the place. But then you've got your gift shops, you've got your cafes. I think it's English Heritage. I've got a lovely big shop there. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, and people actually live there. It does have its own small community on the island, which
2 pubs that we saw, maybe more.
yeah, which is strange. It really isn't that big, and there was like 2 big pubs. But yeah, a really nice place. If you're up this part of the coast, it really is somewhere to go.
Yeah.
It's only about £6 to park. Please park in the car parks as well. Please don't just go and park at the side of the roads. This is like a nature reserve. It isn't just somewhere to just dump your car. Please look after these places. Otherwise, they will just stop people going to these places because they're really, really important.
It's worth a few hours out of your day now,
Oh,
going, isn't it?
absolutely, yeah. I don't want to sound boring, definitely. And now we're heading to,
Down by Sheffield, Mantua.
yeah, south anyway, whether we get that far, but
Well, everybody, is it Mantua?
would someone tell us? Because we think it's Mantua, but we're not really that sure.
Well, it's like, it's the park up there, or the van lifers go to.
Yeah.
So if we want to call ourselves van lifers, if we want to call ourselves that, and put stuff on YouTube, feel like we have to go.
Yeah. You know what? I think we're in the 8th month of living in the van now. 8 months. It's gone so fast. I don't think I could live in a house again at the minute. I ain't so sure about this no more. But you know what? It looks beautiful.
This is lovely, isn't it? Where the hell am I? Is this the Peak District?
Yes. Yeah.
I like the Peak District, man. We'll come back.
There's a lot of Peak District to discover.
I'm glad we got them brakes fixed in Spain.
Someone's gone through the wall. Which is
See,
a little
when
bit
we were in Spain, they wouldn't even tell you about this.
worrying.
No, you have to find out for yourself.
Just go and hope for the best. I mean, it is quite beautiful. I am pleased it's the summer months though, and it's still daylight, because I would be having kittens if this was night time. It's going like through a little wonderland, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? It's just the vehicle's come round in a circle. That looks very much like the other one.
Oh, it's a
Oh no,
motorcyclist.
he'll have to wait. He spotted us.
You know what, it does just look like the last one.
It does. Hello.
Is that real?
Yeah.
It's,
Look at these. Oh, Jesus. Don't
watch
run
the
out
black one
there.
dog suddenly run out to get his. Oh, look at the boats on here. This is Derwent Valley. This is. I think this is called Hope.
Good morning.
Good morning.
From a little bit dull, Old Mamtor Road.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, up in the Peak District. Apparently, it's quite a popular one.
Quite.
Yeah. On the weekends, it's meant to get like, I don't know, 100 plus fans up here. I can't think of anything worse. We're on a Thursday. Well, it was a Wednesday night, so it was a lot quieter.
I bet there was still, when we came up here last night, there was probably still, what?
20
vans up here.
Yeah.
I mean, there was loads of room and loads of room for more.
Yeah.
It's just outside Castleton. Overrated, I think.
You know what? I think if you're going to go walking in the peaks, it's probably ideal because it is a free, accessible park up. But yeah, it's.
Noisy.
I think it is quite noisy. I mean, it was like I say Wednesday night, and there was a lot of cars zooming up and down, and it's a dead end road. Just if you're not familiar with the road, it is dead end. So where they were all going, who knows?
Yeah, like one of them was like 4:20 this morning. It started again, and like,
So-
you know, 12:30 last night, and oh.
Yeah, so it's quite a noisy road. Yeah, you know what? I think we're sort of been a little bit. What's the word? We've seen and parked up in so many beautiful places that maybe we're just taking it for granted a little bit, because it is quite beautiful here.
Oh yeah, we'll show you the view in a second. It's stunning views.
It is lovely. I just don't think, me personally, I'm not one of these that likes to park up with another 100 vans. It's not really my thing.
It's hard to find a level spot as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, ours is okay in it, but
Yeah.
yeah. We'll show you. You'll see it up and down. I'll film it, and I'll just show you what our view is, which
It is
sound like
stunning.
moaning millies, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bit. Yeah.
You know what? We only came because it was midpoint for us getting back to the Midlands, and also everybody talks about it, so we wanted to come and just see what it was all about. I think if you came in the summer and the weather was lovely and you woke up to the sun shining and you could go out your door and go for a walk, I mean, there's a public footpath straight in front of us, I think you'd have a completely different feel about it. But I just think it's a fact that there's just so many vans here. It's not really my thing to be like in a van gypsy camp.
Well, each their own.
Yeah, you know what? I think
Safety in
safety.
numbers.
Yeah, exactly. I think you'd be very safe here because everyone would look out for each other. It's just
And we've
saying
got to-
that we'll probably be back.
We've got to say as well that the cars that come up and down, they weren't booming the music, sounding the horns or anything like that neither. So, like, you know, we walked by Race Central, although bloody hell, I could see a million school kids coming up from down the road. on that note, I'll get out quickly and show you where we are, and then we're buggering off. We're going into the town. Welcome to Castleton. This is the High Street.
It looks really pretty.
And they have some little friends right on the High Street, look. How cool, sir? Hello, mate. First impressions, the town looks really nice, doesn't it? Although my footpath's disappearing. What's that?
The Northumberland villages, it's got the same sort of stone. Oh, pretty cottage.
And we're going to walk up there, man, on that hill where they are.
I think we are.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that.
This is nice, isn't it?
Well, there's not lots of people.
I feel like we're going into the abyss. So we set out to have a look around the town. Then we spotted something saying Dale's Cave or Cave Dale or something like that. We ended up bloody trekking. How did that happen? Spotted it. Gonna go and have a look. I'll have to put you down for a second now. So I had a look in that little cave. What happened, man?
He fell coming back out, but I've got to say, quite elegantly, commando rolled all the way down the side then. So, yeah.
I've been watching videos how you fall off your skateboard without injuring yourself. I put it into practice. Yeah, luckily there was nobody about to see me.
You know what, it was an elegant fall. I'd have just felt like a sack of spuds. Little walk around Castleton Village. This is where we end up. Caves a long way, isn't it? Or Dick or whatever you're called.
Hello, mateys. Good afternoon from Fisherman Stew.
It is quite wet from a rainy. Only just started to rain actually. Castleton, or the school kids just they're on a school trip from Sleaford and they're just getting back on the coach and the two look soggy and wet, bless them.
Unlucky, sods.
Oh, I don't. There's some aspects of teaching I really don't miss.
Anyway, Castleton, we haven't seen it all because it started raining, but what we've seen and our little trek and I think we've seen most of the time. Oh, it's a lovely little place, isn't it?
It is lovely, and you know what, we weren't that positive about that park up, but we did say we possibly would come back because of its accessibility, and I think we will.
We kind of get it a bit now. It's ideally located,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
And like you can park for free, no hassle. We kind of get it a bit like, yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of walks you can take from there, lots of like caves and stuff you can go in and explore. Yeah, paid sort of trips to go in caves, not just wandering in a cave like you want to do.
Yeah, the Devil's Arse. We was thinking about going in there. It's 20 quid now, I think.
It was about
20
if you
quid,
book it
and we missed the
online-
tour as well.
Yeah, if you book it online, it's £20. If you just do it when you get there, it's £21.50. You do have to arrive 10 minutes before your tour, and tours run on the hour from about, I think the first one's maybe 10 o'clock, and then it's on the hour, and it is obviously an hour tour. It seemed like it was quite big caves for anyone who's worried about going in caves, but I couldn't have done it because he did then talk about a part where you'd have to sort of crouch a little bit and walk through crouched up, and that wouldn't have been very good for me, so Stu would have done it on his own.
And to be fair, the bloke did say to us, because that's a guided tour,
Yeah.
literally right where we parked on that old Mamtor Road, that half of it, there's another cave there with stalactites, stalagmites,
It's all like-
mites, for anybody who wants to know.
As the lights go up, the tights come down. That's how you remember them.
That's what she said. But that's not guided, you can check your time on that one as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
we'd possibly do that one,
Yeah.
or I might
I think
do
if you
something.
have an issue with claustrophobia, with mine is I've got to be in control of being able to get out, so the guided one wouldn't work for me, because if I got to a point where I needed to leave, I'd need to leave and I wouldn't be able to, whereas the other cave, like Stu said, is unguided, so if I feel panicked or I've had enough, I can just get out, so I think that will work better for me. But yeah, but you know what,
It's alright, it's a nice place.
lovely little village.
Before we leave, we're just going to pop up, because you can park overnight on both sides of the old Mantor Road. If anybody doesn't know, there's a road that collapsed, so it's no longer accessible to go all the way, but you can go up both sides, so it makes them both dead end roads. We slept on the one side, but you can also sleep on the other side, and we're just going to go and check that out as well, because there's a pub up that end as well, I think.
Yeah.
We're just going to see what it's like up there as well, just before we leave, so if we do come back, we've got options.
Yeah, I think we will be back, and I think there possibly would be other walks you could do from the other side as well, which I think would be really nice.
Up Mantor for a start.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to go and check if I've got that book. Oh, you have to delete that.
See you later. Oh, we're going to shoot. Hey, viewing figures will go up, they'll get your bottom on, man. It's nice, isn't it?
Let's do. Oh. Wow.
Too easy, isn't
Oh, look at that. This is like Scotland.
it? It's alright, isn't it? See if you can spot our sticker when you come up. Welcome to Newbury, everybody.
Morning.
From our favourite dog in Labour. That's quite interesting. If you like boring things. That's what I'd look like if I was Spider-Man. I'm going to like it. Not sure about Mand.